Very good morning. I don't know if you believe in this fact that maintaining your equipment is very, very important. Now, when I say equipment, it doesn't mean just your electronics or electrical stuff. It also means things around the house and the office, which means furniture, your drawers, your cupboards, chairs, anything that's wooden or any other material. Everything requires maintenance. Just like we need to maintain ourselves, our body needs maintenance with the right nourishment, with the right exercise, with the right amount of sleep. Equipment and things in the house also need time to time renovation, upkeep, and if necessary, a replacement. What I want to talk about is the repair bit. Now, everything you can't go and change, right? You can't just buy everything just because you feel it's old and you don't like it anymore, or you need a change, because things cost. And something like furniture, they definitely cost, right? Now, you can't keep changing a house just because the paint has has faded away or there are cracks in the wall. You can't change a house. You need to repair it. The question is, when you are repairing stuff in your house or in the office, mainly in your house, what is your approach? Now, I have seen people who say they've decided, yes, they need to change something, they need to paint something, polish something, get something done. They scout the market, get quotations, get people in on board, the vendors who are doing it, check out references, check out their experience, etc., etc. There are some people who go to the extent of saying, no, I don't trust you in terms of buying material. You tell me the list, I will go and buy. So they actually go to the market, bargain with the shopkeeper, and get the material and hand it over to the artisan who's going to do whatever he's going to do. Now, this is a debatable thing whether it's worthwhile doing it, not worthwhile doing it. I personally feel, because it's a question of time and effort, considering the parking space are not available in certain markets which are wholesale markets, and they are located in some godforsaken area in the city, it's not worth the effort. At least for me, this is my personal take. But there are people who will go there with a shopping list and they'll shop. Post the shopping, when they come back, okay, now whether they do that or you give it as a turnkey project where you see the thing and you ask the person, okay, how much will it cost end to end including material? The deal is done and it's over. And that's the way I operate. But when work starts inside the house, that's the crazy part. Now, you have a household people, you have members in the family, or you may have friends, you may have anybody who comes at the time when there's work going on, and suddenly these special comments will come out. Have you done this? Have you checked this? Why is he doing it like this? Why is he painting like this? Has he scraped the wall? Has he scraped the wood first? Has he put a primer? And it just goes on, and then I'm left wondering. I said, did I give the contract to the right person? Maybe this fellow should have done it, whether it's a man or a lady at the house. I mean, they're talking so much. How much experience do they have? They would have had it done once, one little wall or one little, and maybe the entire house, they would have got it done, and they have that experience, yes. But it differs from house to house. It depends from person to person who's undertaking the project. Okay, let that be. The individual himself who's getting it done for his place. I have seen people who drive the workers up the wall by micromanaging. Literally micromanaging, which means they are like a fly that goes and sits on every part of that poor fellow's head, chewing it up. Every 2 minutes, person will come and look at it, go closer to the wall or the table, touch it, feel it, smell it. I'm exaggerating a little, but that's that extent of micromanagement. Now, either you have trust on the person because you have chosen the person after taking reference, after seeing his work. You have decided, so you got to have a little faith in that guy who's doing the work for you. If you're very, very scared, then do a small little project, do a small thing, see for yourself, be satisfied, and then trust the person, trust the process, and trust his intelligence, his or her, whoever is doing the work. Now, whether you are getting your paintings redone, the frames of the paintings redone, you're getting a bar redone, you're getting old furniture redone, like what I've done recently as of last week. My grandparents' chairs, which are decades old, and old wood is gold as of now, I got that done. So I just left it to the man and he went about doing his work happily. Served them water, served them a cup of teas, allowed them to go for their lunch break. As long as they adhered to the timings, I was perfectly fine. In fact, they would call me to see if things what they're doing is okay. So that is the kind of trust and faith that you and the person who's doing the job need to have with each other. It's a kind of a tango that you need to do. You give them the space and the faith, they give you the loyalty and the quality. The loyalty and the quality. And I've seen that work. I've seen it happen not once but umpteen number of times when I have this attitude and approach with the people working inside the house. Yes, they should know that you're watching. Yes, they should know that you have knowledge. May not be as good as them, but good enough knowledge to quickly identify if something is going wrong. And also to monitor the time. When are they coming and when are they leaving? And yes, if they have done the work, no delay in giving them the payment, because that is most important. That is what you will be remembered for, that you are not holding back what is rightfully due to them, and that is their payment post the work. It's a different thing. Out of generosity you give a little extra, but what has been agreed, you give it within 8 hours of the work being done. I give it in the next 2 hours. That's the way I operate, and I've seen how that works in the future also. These guys keep in touch. They keep asking if there's any work that is to be done, if I can help them with some work, and I do that. So loyalty, respect is earned even with these skilled workers. After all, they are human beings earning their daily bread. So what I would like you to think about is, when you get something done in the house or in your office, what is your attitude and what is your approach in thought process, in words and in action? Because all three matter. It matters to them. I don't know if it matters to you. I've seen the magic work when I take care of these things. Take care of them, they take care of you. Give it a thought. Have a lovely day.